Hey guys, there's the fuselage all glued up. Looks like I'm going to need filler in a couple of spots, but I wanted to take a minute to show the foil metal leaf that I'm putting on the body of the plane instead of painting it. This is the first attempt at trying this stuff, and I didn't much care for it on the pieces that I had primed, but these pieces here that are not primed, they seem to be doing pretty good. So I thought I would maybe show how it's done. This I think is, what is it? Mona Lisa brand or Speedball. It says Mona Lisa on it, but it's Speedball brand. Metal leaf, just plain metal leaf. And that's the adhesive. You just give it a shake. It's got a chisel tip, or the other side you can take that out, flip it around, put it back in. It's got a rounded tip as well. I just thought that the chisel would work a little better, and I'm going to go ahead and you can see the glue if you look just right in the light, kind of a white film. And, make sure I've got all the panels covered. Try to get in these nooks and crannies, the panel lines, the hinge lines that are recessed. I think I am finding it nice that I left some sprue on there just to give me a spot to handle it, because this stuff is awfully delicate. I can't say it's delicate once it's on there. I haven't touched it to find out if it will tear. I don't want to try it. So I'm going to try and get this panel done. Once the glue is on, you kind of let it sit for a few minutes to it dries kind of to a tackiness, and that's when it's ready. And I'm storing this, as the package says, cap end up, just to keep that tip from I'm sure it would clog and dry up and be no good. So I'm going to come back to this camera here in a minute, just as soon as I'm ready to apply the next sheet, so you guys can see how I'm doing that. If Lord knows if I'm doing it wrong, or you know of a better way, please give the shout out. And if I'm doing it right and it looks like something that interests you, well then give it a shot. I know there's many other people that are doing it. Bare metal foil, and whether it's this that they're using or maybe they've got it at a cheaper place. Yeah. So I'll be right back as soon as that glue gets to the point where I think it's tacky enough. See ya. Alright guys, I'm thinking it's tacky enough to give it a try, at least I hope. I'm going to start by kind of rolling over what's left on the seams with this soft dry paintbrush, just to get the edges, since it was left over from the other sheet. Hopefully that paper towel doesn't end up tearing some of it off. And this is the foil sheet. It's dull on one side, you see the shine on the other. The shiny side is what you want to face the glue. And I'll try and find a spot on here that will go right there. Alright, and then I'm going to take a Q-tip here. Maybe the fingers rubbing it on is enough, I don't know. Just trace the outline of the panel you're doing, or I'm doing. And like I said, if you're watching this cracking up right now because I'm screwing up or doing something wrong, or you know an easier way, please give a shout out. That's what makes this world go round and round. Unless you're planning on, I don't know, patenting the idea and getting rich off of it, and if so, well, good luck with that. Okay, and I know that those hinges were the hinge lines. Try and alright, well, I guess no time like the present to see what we got going here. So as you can see, there's a couple of missed spots, which I just apply a little more of the adhesive, let it get tacky, and then where there's odd little pieces like this that are going to be wasted anyway, I'll touch it to it, peel it off, and it'll cover it pretty well. This stuff is so thin that when you have to cover little areas like that, patchwork, you're not going to see a seam. If you think you're going to, you won't. So it goes on with kind of a wrinkled finish. So I'm going over it with the Q-tip just to give it a nice smoothing. And I don't know where I'll go from here. I am guessing that after I get these panels done, what I'm going to do is try and give them a coat of Future. I'll probably just brush that stuff on. From what I understand, it seems like it's so thin and self-level. I have to worry about brush strokes. We'll see if that's right or wrong. So anyway, yep, there's that panel anyway. So if you're interested, stay tuned. We'll see how the whole thing turns out in the end. Thanks, guys. See ya.